couple of minutes, we'll be looking at some things that will impact our way of life. Once again, it's your friend and partner, Olushola Popola, chartered accountant, investment advisor, and also a life coach. And I'm going to be showing us some simple things that we need to know. You are so much aware that the next year is just by the corner. How many of you are aware that they fix the next Christmas date? You know that they fix the next Christmas date. And anytime from now, you hear Happy Christmas, and then you hear Happy New Year. And I always tell people something, especially when we get to the last quarter of the year, that there's no new year without a new you. There is no new year without a new you. By now, as at this time, you must be able to sit down and look at and say, next year, this is what my income should be. You must not be at a point where you cannot project your income. For many of us, one of the things that has kept us in the doldrum, that has held us in that point where we become cash trapped, is because of the way we don't plan the next year's income. You just say, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I say, what is in a new year if there's nothing new about you? If your income is not going to be new, if you are not going to be earning new level of income, then what is new in the new year? Can teach us to number our days so that we'll be able to apply our hearts to wisdom. Wisdom is increased. Wisdom is increased. So you are preparing for a new year. Part of your preparation for the new year is, what is going to be my new level of income in the new year? You see the country, Nigeria, and wherever country you're listening to me for, by now, most countries, most federal governments, or whatever they call them, they've submitted their budget for the next year, for the new year. They've submitted their budget, and they are looking at what is going to be our revenue, what's going to be our expenses. Now, if governments, companies are preparing budgets for the next year, and that is why you see them increasing, you see the companies growing, but you as an individual, you've not sat down to look at 2025, this is my income. 2026, what is my income going to be like? And this is how this thing catches up with a lot of us. Let me explain to you, please. Please give me some time. I explained in one of the trainings before. You see, when people say economy has changed, I tell people economy did not change to anything. It is you that did not plan for yourself. That is the truth. Economy has never changed before. Sorry. Let me say economy has been consistent in its changing. Let me put it that way. Because from time immemorial, it changes. It changes. But you collect a level of salary this year, and you never plan to change that level of income the next year. So 2022, year 2000, you had a level of income you are earning, and now that income has just barely increased a little, and you are complaining that economy is difficult. Why won't the economy be difficult? Because you didn't plan for increase. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I need you to pay attention to this. We are so complacent at times. Oh, there's nothing that I have to do. What else do you want me to do? I've tried my best. I tell you, your best is not enough. Nobody measures efforts. People measure results. So if you are looking at the new year, your income presently is 240,000, 500,000, 1 million in this year. Are you aware that by all means, you need almost like 50% increase in your income this year to be able to survive next year? Please, I want you to follow me. As I speak with you right now, whatsoever your income is, if you feel you are comfortable, as I'm speaking to you right now, you need close to 40 to 50% increase on your income for you to be able to sustain the same lifestyle next year. Talk less of if you are not doing. So somebody will say, I don't understand what you're talking about. Why do I need 40 to 50%? Now, get this. Inflation is about 22%. So whatsoever you are earning now, And you know, once the new year comes, new pricing of different things, government policies might be good, but they don't take effect immediately. So what do you need to do to increase your income? This is where we talk about cash flow. We don't pay attention to our cash flow. I'm here to explain this part to you. Your cash flow, in every economy, cash flow is king. Now, let me share something with you so that you'll be able to appreciate when I'm talking about cash flow. I don't know what your income is right now. Let me share my screen, and I will look at something that I was trying to put together before I started this meeting. Let me see this. Here's the stuff. Okay. All right. Now, guys, please, I believe you can see my screen. Let's just look at something. Presently, please follow. That's why I say get your pen and your paper before we started, so that you can write your own, put your reality down, put your own reality down. Because we don't write it, we don't know it. Now, look at this. This somebody, a level 9 officer. I don't know so much of them, but level 9 officer, I know a level 9 officer earns up to 240,000 naira monthly in the federal government, at least from what I was told. And I'm told that a level 14 to 16 officer, we earn close to 400,000 naira. Guys, let's look at it. Your income is about 400,000. This is a level 14 officer. If you think otherwise, if you have a better figure, please let me know. But this is what I searched online, and this is what I was seeing. That a level 14 officer. A level 14 officer is somebody who has been in the federal government for more than 10 years or thereabout. So that's a level 14, and I believe many persons listen to me now. You are in that category. Now you might be in the private sector. In the private sector, maybe your income is $1 million or whatsoever. Whatsoever your own income is, just put it there. Now this is monthly income, 400,000. When you divide this amount, one of the times that I came to a realization, what will help you is when you are able to divide your monthly income and change it to daily. How much are you worth per day? What is your daily cash? Now, this is 400,000. Now, let's say 30 days. If you divide this 400,000 by 30, that means you, that level 14 officer, your average daily income is about 13,000 naira per day. 13,000 naira per day. Please follow me. Write your own. I want you to take your pen and divide your own right now. How much do you earn per day? Now let's go further. Look at this. I want to show you why these people will always be in a position to always borrow money. Why they will always collect what they call salad. You know what they call salad? Salary advance. So let's go. Here, this kind of person will pay rent. Let's say the person is staying somewhere in Lagos, not a highbrow area, and he has to stay maybe in a 2-bedroom flat or something. I guess the rent will be about 1.2 million. Well, if you are not in Lagos, good for you. If you're outside Lagos, maybe your own rent is like 200,000 naira per month or something. It's good. But for Lagos, I know it's around this area. A person in that status may have children in schools, and likely they will be in maybe some little bit of private school. Let's say total school fees that he pays for his children is about 600,000 naira per annum. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know which school will take that. But let's put it that since they are not going to grammar school, if they are going to grammar school, maybe it's absolutely free. But if they will go to any form of private school, no bad at all. The private school will collect maybe 100,000 naira per month, per term. 3 terms is what? 300,000. 2 children is what? 600,000. I'm just assuming that this person has just 2 children. But if you look at typically for most of us, maybe it's about 3 children. So let's put it about 900,000 thousand. This is for the year. This is the fees for the year. Now, feeding in a month. Please follow me. You know, rent is per annum. Rent is per annum. School fees is per annum. I've calculated everything per annum. Then we are looking at feeding for the month. Averagely, a family of 5, maybe if they are not eating so much big thing, they are, just strong, put something together to eat. You get what I'm saying? You are not eating like what you want to eat. Maybe they will spend about 200,000 naira per month. And I know what I'm telling you, will be struggling. You are barely eating well with that 200,000. Now let's look at transportation. Husband and wife, they will have to go to the office and things. If he's not going to the office, maybe he has to buy fuel and things. Maybe you spend close to 150,000 naira for your transportation, depending on where you are working. If you are working on the island, you move 2005, go 2005, come. That is about this in a month. Then you pay NEPA bill. If you are fortunate not to be under band A, this day, maybe you are paying close to 20,000 naira in a month. I'm looking at a very low level of, if you think I'm exaggerating, please just tell me that, oh, this is too much or this is too big and things. So I think these are some of the basic things, just an assumption. These are some of the basic things that you need in a month. Some of the basic things. I've not put savings there. Savings is not in this at all. So, but then your own reality, please write down your own reality. What you are spending money on. All right. Now, on this other column, I now did something. You see the rent that is 1.2 million, I divided it by 365 to know the cost of staying in your house for 1 day. Do you understand? I did 1.2 million divided by 365 so that you will know the cost of staying in that house per night. The cost of your house per night. That is the meaning of that thing. So take your rent and divide by 365. It will give you the cost per night of you sleeping in that house. The next thing is the children's school fees. Now, maybe you are spending maybe 900,000 naira in school fees. I can tell you, of course, this is like one-time school fees for some children. But let's say this civil servant, passing level, just try to stay within its means. 900,000 divided by 365. You don't pay school fees every day, but then the money comes within the year. So if you put it divided by 365, so that you can break it into daily, that gives you 2,000 something. Feeding. Your feeding, maybe if you are spending money for food, the money you give to madam, the one you used to buy cooking gas, the everything, when you put everything together, maybe it's 200,000 divided by 30. That means the family is spending about 6,600 naira per day. Everything you see on this line is daily. Everything here is daily. So we talk about transportation. You give the children transport money to school, you go to the office, you buy fuel. Let's put everything under that. It's 150,000 in a month, divide by 30, that gives you 5,000. And then we talk about PHCN, power. You divide this one too by 30, it gives you this. Let's just leave this. We are not talking of those other buyings. How much is this total? Let's add this total together. If you add it together, boom, this gives us about 18,000 naira. Now, this man who is a civil servant, who is a level 14 officer, needs about 18,000 naira a day just to live ordinarily. But how much is his reality? His reality is 13,000 naira per day. Then you will ask, how is he able to make up for the difference? That is where borrowing comes in. He borrows money here, he borrows money. By the end of the month, he pays back the money and things. And that circle will continue. For this person to increase his income significantly, he needs to earn far more than this. As a matter of fact, if this man will have a future, if he will have plan for the future, his minimum income in a month should not be less than 1 million naira. If you're able to earn 1 million naira, that gives you about 33,000 naira per day. you will agree with me. With that, he will take care of his expenses and he'll be able to save for the future. Guys, I don't know whether you actually got this explanation. If you if you understood what I've just explained, just type, give me a yes there. Put a yes in the chat box. Put a yes if you understood what I've just explained. It's a simple, when you talk about budget, you know, this is how you create your budget for yourself. Do you understand? How you write out. I'm not just here to teach, oh, invest here, put money there. No, that's not what we are doing. You must know why you want to do this. You must know why do I need this extra income? Do you understand? And you are looking at 2026 thereabout, coming year. If your income remains at this level, if you are currently earning 400,000 naira or less, maybe you are not earning salary, maybe your own is you are in business. Yes, I've stopped sharing the screen. Let's say you are in business. If you are in business, you have your own store, you have your own this, but when you calculate everything that comes to you, you must be able to calculate not the total money that you make in your business. What is the amount of money that you make as profit that you take as a family? Calculate it. Do the same thing, my guys. If you don't do this thing, it will be difficult for you to plan your growth in the next year. This is just simple financial service, simple finances. But many of us don't do it. A lot of us, you can't say today what your income per day is. Some of us can't say today what our expenses per day is. And you are going in and out every day like that. And you say things are not meeting up. It can never meet up. It can never. Because the realization will come to you when you get, if my ETA, when I did this, the first time I did this calculation was about close to 20 years now, 20 years ago. When I sat down and I look at, as at that time I was working in a corporate organization, and my salary then was about 240,000 naira. And I looked at it. I divided my money by 30, and I got 8,000 naira per day. And it was so infuriating to me. A chartered accountant, 8,000 naira per day. That man that is selling something outside there, he does not need to be a chartered accountant to earn 8,000 naira a day. That Uber driver does not need that to do that to get 8,000 naira a day. So I had to tell myself, come on, I need a paradigm shift. I need a shift of this income. What do I need to do to increase my income? Guys, I'm not setting this like as a challenge to you, because when you are looking at alternatives, the businesses and things that you can do, you want to also be very careful. You want to be careful. So when I got this read, I began to look at what are the business things that I can do that will increase my cash flow. Ladies and gentlemen, a man that is deprived of his cash flow or adequate cash flow, he becomes like a caricature of himself. Where you cannot meet simple needs, I tell you, not by with humility and everything. Maybe because of where I'm privileged to stand, I receive messages every day, about almost every other day. Mr. Shola, can you come and help me with this? Please, my child is this. Please, I need this for this. And then I begin to think, oh God, make me like these people are even thinking I am, that I can just give to everybody and meet everybody's need. But it's not possible yet. And what I know now is we can help people learn how to increase their cash flow. And part of what I do is what I teach that helps me to manage my cash flow. Now, guys, if you look at yourself and look at the investment, you see, many of us say, where can I invest my money? If you invest your money, how much do you want to invest that will significantly increase your cash flow? No, please follow me. I've never said, and please understand me, Investment is good, investment is great, but at times there are situations in your life. It is not investment that you need. You need some practical things that you need to do that will help you increase significantly your cash flow. If you say you are talking about investment now, let's put 1 million naira. You put 1 million naira down for investment. You put 25 million naira down for investment. Question: how much do you want to be getting from it that will be able to take care of all these stuff that we're talking about? So the first thing is increase the cash flow. And one of the places you can invest is, recently somebody asked me, say, Mr. Shola, I have 200,000 naira. Where can I invest my money with 200,000? And because I didn't want to discourage the person, I told the person, I said, look, if you have 200,000, what is the expected rate? Is it that you have 200,000 that every month you want to be putting 200,000 in an investment? If that is you, you are fine. But all you have is 200, and you are thinking of where can I put the money? No. The biggest place for you to invest is in yourself. To learn a skill set, a skill that can help you to multiply the money. It's not about going to give the money to somebody. No, sir. No. It's not about you going to give if I give 200,000, no, don't give. It's not about giving to somebody. It is about what can I learn? What business can I do that I can use to turn over this money? For you, what is most important now is not return on investment. It is more of turnover. Turnover. Can I turn this money over? Can I turn this money over? Can I turn this money over? How frequently can I turn it over? Now, for many of us, we might not have businesses like that. And I can tell you, to run business in Nigeria can be very, 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 very challenging. I know that. So, which is part of what has affected me also. So I look at what can I do? And one of the areas which I have come to understand is in this Forex market. But a lot of people have come into the Forex space with a lot of narratives that have, deceived people with this Forex thing. Oh, with Forex, you can make millions, you can do this, and they tell you all forms of rubbish. And because of that mindset, you carry your money. You want to go and double your money. You became a graduate how many years ago? You've never been able to double your salary in 1 year, in 10 years. So it's today that you join Forex, that you want to double your money. Sometimes your greed helps you to lose money. Greed. It's innocent. You are innocent to say, well, who does not desire a good thing? But whether you desire a good thing or not, your expectation must be real. Your expectation must be real. And if you can bring reality to your expectation, you will know that Forex market is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a place where you learn a skill over a period of time. Now, let's do something quickly. And I want you, there's a video that I have done that I placed in the group, which I want you to go watch again. If you have not watched that video, please go watch it again. But let's do something that I can use to explain that aspect of that, what I want to do what I want to do to you. Now, you must know something. Where somebody tells you you can grow $500 to $5,000, please ask the person for his own results. Do you understand? You can grow $500 to $1,000. Tell the person it's not 1 day result. Tell the person, can you show me a 6 months consistent result where you are making money the way you say it? Show me a 6 months result where you are doing 20% of your money every month. Please show me. Don't be carried away by talk of people, and they entice you, and then you now go, and then the next thing it's you that lose your money. It's not them. It's you. You will buy their course, you will pay for their service, you pay for a lot of things, and then you are the one that is losing. But when you see it as a business, and we will look at it in reality, I'm going to show you how real it is. Do you understand? Let's do something, which is what I'm looking at working with some of us on in this aspect. Let me share this screen once again. Now, you see, look up here. I think I'm going to let me squeeze this stuff so that we can have this. All right. Now, there is a platform that tells you that you can utilize other people's money. You don't need to put, it does not need to be your own money. Let me tell you the truth. For you that is having that $500, $1,000, if you think you want to go and make 10% in this market every month, oh, it's possible. I won't tell you it's not possible, but can it be consistent? But what can be real and consistent is if you can look at, can I even make a little amount every month? Let's look at something here. Let's say I am able to have $1,000. 1,000. This is the month of so let's use November, because this month is gone already. Let's look at this, guys. I want you to follow me on this. I want to be as practical. I will we will close the meeting very soon because I got some other meetings this night. But let's look at, let me see. Okay, please follow this. This is November. So if we have November, I want to project for the next 1 year for you that want to do something significant in the next year. All right, let's look at something. This is November. Now, if you are able to put in $1,000, and this company says if you are able to grow by 7%, you show us your competence, we are going to give you funds. They didn't say pay for it. You are not registering for it with a fee. They are saying that trade your money, your own money. If you trade your money, whatsoever you are able to achieve, if you are able to get to 7%, we are going to fund you. And as a matter of fact, they said minimum is 500. I think it's minimum to fund is 500. So let's say you funded your account with 500. Now the company said grow by 7%. They didn't say per month. Anytime you reach 7%. So now, if you are able to get a 2, you get a 2, and this 2 can do just maybe 2.5% in a month or 3% in a month. Let's say, I don't want us to be too ambitious. Let's say 2.5% in a month. If 2.5%, if you do 2.5%, 2.5% in a month, that means if you look at it 3 months, please follow me. I want you to understand what we are doing here. In 3 months, this is going to be a total, if you add this thing together, if you add it together, okay, if you add these 3 together, this gives you 7.5%. Now, this company said if you're able to achieve this, they are going to give you $5,000. $5,000. That means you started with your own 500. You achieved this, and I can tell you a lot of persons have achieved it in 1 month. But guys, don't let us run Kirakita. Don't let us rush ourselves. This is not what you are using to eat. You have another business that you are doing, but at least it's something you are eating before now. So let's take it easy. Just 2.5% in a month. So by February, let's look at again. This time you've earned this 5,000. They've given you 5,000. Here they don't share money with you. But by the time you get to February, March, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, of course, by that time again, you have done another 7%. This time around, the company said they will increase the money they've given you to $20,000. $20,000. At this time, they tell you that they will begin to share profit with you at the rate of 40% to 60%. You will take 40%, they take 60%. That means if you do let's just do it, guys. Let's say you do this 20,000 times 7%. That means you will do a profit of 1,500 on the funds they gave you. And they said they will give you 40%. 40%. Let's write the 40% here. 40%. Boom. So here, what is 40%? What's 40% of 1,005? That's $600. This is your money, your commission. I mean, your share of profit. Let me put that up. Your share of profit. Guys, this is what I'm asking you to come and do. Watch this. If you are able to do, we are not the EA, the tool that is doing this thing for us. We are not putting it under pressure. We are giving ourselves a space of three months to get to the next level. Now, by the next 3 months, that means latest before or by the month of July, guys, by the month of July next year, you are already, because you have achieved this level, the company has moved you to the level of $100,000. This is what the company said, and this is what some of our members are already enjoying. They will give you how much? 100,000. Now, guys, let's look at something. Look at something there. At this level, they said they will share profit with you 50-50. Now, let's say you did 7.5% of 100,000. This is okay. This is 7.5% of 100,000. This is 7,500. This time they said they are going to share profit with you 50-50, not 0.4 again. So, boom. So by July next year, not taking any so much of risk, you are earning about $3,750 per month. Guys, I have made this thing so simple. I have tried, because I look at it that how can we simplify this that we can all achieve it together. Now, let's look at this. They said let's still doing this 2.5. Your look at this. As at the next 3 months, by this time you are trading about $200,000. Now, if you are trading $200,000 there, guys, just look at what your income will be. This is your income. As at that time, you are doing about $15,000 on other people's money. This is not your money. It's because you are able to achieve this 7%. That's why they gave you this funding. Now, let's look at this. At this level, they said they will share profit with you at 60%. At this time, your own monthly income is about $9,000. We are not doing magic here. This is systematic approach to increase in cash flow. Systematic approach to increase in cash flow. It is not, let's just do it. No. Let's take our time. But guys, look at this. By the time it is the next 3 months, because this is the next year, let's look at the next level here. Guys, I'm so excited about these things here. Boom. This is going to be like January. This is going to be like January the next year, the 2027. All right. As at this time, the company said they will fund you with 500,000. And at 500,000, they are sharing profits with you at the rate of 70-30. You are taking 70, the company is taking 30. This is about 26,000 US dollars. 26,000 US dollars. Of course, the truth is this: at some point, you need to, your equity has to increase. Or there's a place where you need to add more to your equity. But do you know that from the monies you are making from here, you can be adding to your own equity? So when you look at the company, what the company has just done, let me show you. Let me show you this. What the company has at the guys. If you understand this, there is no magic. It's not magical. It is systematic. Are you getting? What we are doing is, let's do something systematically to be able to achieve this result. If you go on this place, Axis Select is an Australian broker regulated by ASIC, which is a first-tier regulator. So it is not that it's somebody that is doing a program. It's not a program somewhere. This is a broker's activity. Do you get? So let's look at this. Let's look at this. If you check this table, what I've just explained is what is on this table here. 500, 1,000, 5,000, 20,000, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, 1 million. I didn't even talk about the 1 million. But guys, I want you to put it in the chat box. If you take up to 1 year to get to this level, is it good or very good? Please type it in the chat box. If it takes you 1 year to get to this level that we are talking about, is it good or very good? Just type it in the chat box, guys. Type it in the chat box. If it takes 1 year, you are not in a hurry. We are taking our time to achieve this result. Please let me see it. Put it in the chat box. If it takes you this 1 year to achieve this kind of result. Now, thank you very much. Let me quickly show you. So as I wrap up now, guys, see, we must learn how to plan for the future. He who fails to plan, they say, has planned to fail. Yeah. Now let's look at something. Let's look at this. There's a tool. Oh, Mr. Shola, I don't know how to trade and things. No, you don't have to bother yourself about that. As long as you are ready to learn. Once you are ready to learn, you attend the classes. We have classes, and we have what we call an EA that helps you to do this trading. See, that's why I've not told you this EA will double your account. This EA will do this. No, sir. That's why we are looking at the minimum level. Minimum, at least 2.5% in a month. It's very, very conservative, guys. Very, very, very conservative. I'm trying to log into this. Why is it not coming up? Just a moment. Okay, let me see if I can use another. Oops. Now there's this EA. Okay. Let me see. Guys, this is planning for your future cash flow. For me, if it takes me 2 years to achieve that level, oh, so be it. The thing is, I want to see my income increasing. Oh, okay, all right. So let's look at. See, look at this tool here. It is a box of instruments and tools that will help you to achieve this result. And we have a particular tool here. Once you subscribe to this platform, you have all these tools, but then you don't need you don't need to use all of them. The only one we use is this one. We use this one, the ultimate. This one, the ultimate. Guys, this EA is doing it has the capability of doing you that 7% in a month. But though I don't want to you go to that area, let's just leave ourselves with that 2.5% and let us grow. Do you understand? So this tool will be installed on your laptop, and it will be the one that will be doing the trading for you. You don't need your hands on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, these tools has been able to help a lot of persons to achieve great results. In our system, as I speak with you, we have oh my God, I should have opened all these things down because I want to close this this meeting now. I wanted to show you an array of people that are using the tool and they are achieving very great results. Are you getting? Already in our system, let me just say, I think there's a place that I have on this that I tried to upload here. So guys, please, I want you to really take time. Can you take your time and reminisce on what I have said? Can you take your time and look at the things that I have explained? It takes time. It might take a few months, it might take this, but are you ready to do something about your cash flow? The new year is just by the corner. Are you planning to go into the new year? It's okay, how much do I start with? $500, that is your money to fund your account. That is your money. So don't even say is I pay. You are not paying anybody. $500, that is your money. Can people outside Nigeria use the tool? Yes. If you're outside Nigeria, this is an internet thing. It's on the net. As I speak to you, I have a lot of our members that are in the UK that are using this tool and they are funded. They are funded. So you start with $500. We are looking at the total capital that is needed. $500, which is your funding, which is money that you can take anytime. The other cost is the $200 for the tool. That's EA. The $200, and that's for 1 year. If you pay $200 for the next 1 year, you are using it. Making how much? $700. Then you spend like $100 to pay for what they call a server, this VPS, because you can't leave your laptop on 24/7. So you pay for the VPS is running and your account is running on it. You get it? So you are talking of about total of $800. $800 total. So let's multiply $800 by, is it 1,004 for those of you in Nigeria? Let me see. Let's see what 800 times 1 is it 1,4 something. That's about 1.160. That's about 1.160. And you know the good thing is this: the first month you can use the EA for free. You use the EA for free. At least you'll be able to see how the thing is working. Guys, if you want to change your cash flow, take a step. You don't sit down and be watching it like television. They say if you don't take action, your vision becomes television. Do you understand? So take the steps now and get started. Let's change our cash flow, guys. Let's work on our cash flow together. It is very, very critical going into the new year. Okay, quickly, let me see, because I want to wrap this up. Okay, let me see, is there any question? If you have a question, can you just unmute yourself and ask your question quickly? Wow, my meeting, they're already waiting for me in the meeting there. Okay, can people outside Nigeria use the tool and training? Yes, just like I've said, you can use the training. All right, is there any other question? Okay, guys, I don't think there's any other one for now. I have to go. My attention is needed on another call. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just wish you that you get started. If you are in the group, let me know, please. So apologies because of that. wonderful fellow who is disturbing people in that group, trying to take people's money. Please, if you want to, if anything about money, let me know. Don't just respond to people that are about scamming people in groups. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you. Get as quickly as possible. Get registered. Start it now, and let us grow together. There are other things, other strategies and things that we are going to be teaching, but get started first. Once again, is your friend and partner, Olushola Popola. God bless you. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Oh, good night. Mr. Canditon, you wanted to ask a question?
Waking up at dawnlight, breaking through, chasing dreams, no time to lose. In this race we strive and grind, motivation fuels the mind. Gonna rise up, we won't fall, breaking barriers through it all. Step by step our journey's clear, success is closer, don't you fear. Challenges we face headstrong, in this rhythm